Tinder, my grandma, and your bank. I'm going to tell you what those three things have in common. When I was young and my grandma was still alive, she used to have the most amazing baking, grandma baking, to the point where other people wanted her recipes, including my mom. So my grandma would write down the recipe and she'd hand it off to people, but of course anytime anybody tried to make the recipe, it just didn't quite taste the same. Something about it was different. We later found out that's because she wasn't always truthful when she gave out the recipe, either adding too much salt or not enough sugar or maybe forgetting an ingredient altogether. It's because my grandma wanted you to have the success of being able to create the recipe, to create the cookie on her own without her needing to be there, but not so successful that you would never ever need grandma again. Tinder and other relationship apps, at least in a way, don't want you to be too successful either. They want you to be successful enough in finding a relationship that makes you happy, but not so happy that you never have to go back to their platform again. They still, in a way, want you to need them. Unfortunately, your relationship with your bank suffers from that same fate. They want you to be successful, to a point. Look at credit cards as an example. They want you to be successful in the sense that they want you to be able to actually pay the interest, use it for purchases and so on, but they don't want you to be so successful that you could pay it off every single month and not have to pay interest or the annual account fees that go with certain credit cards. Canadians mentally need to separate themselves from the brand loyalty that their parents and many decades of effective advertising has helped cultivate. Your bank is not your buddy, your bank is not your friend, and your bank is not a charity. They are a business. They want you to be successful, but they also want you to keep meeting them. Do your homework, compare your options, and forget about your loyalty to the bank. It rarely pays off.